Hey, happy Monday. I am so excited that you are here, and I'm so grateful that you took the time to be here for this. I know that usually we do one presentation, but because of the respect of the holiday season, we are going to keep it short and do 3 days. Remember that on day 3 on Wednesday, we're giving away a $50 gift card. So I'm really excited about that. In order to get that, you need to be on here. So there are ways that you can get more entries. So in order to get more entries to win the money, you can add people in this group. You can screenshot anything on here, me talking anything, put it in the stories, tag me, you're going to get more entries for that. Okay. So I am going to, because I want to respect your time, we are going to go ahead and get started on our little workshop / presentation / let's freaking do this. So you are here because you want to learn how to create more energy. So we're going to give you the exact steps to create more energy so you can get the results you have freaking always wanted, because energy is what creates everything, and the momentum and the motivation. You see those people who are just killing it and you're like, where are they getting the motivation? We're going to learn right here. Okay. So I am Kira. Yes, you pronounce your name. My name Kira is Kira Miranda. I am the CEO and founder of Empire Rewire. We came up with Empire Rewire because what we do is literally rewire what is going on in our brain, what is going on in our hearts and our minds, because what society has taught us about what is healthy and good living. Obviously, we have such high depression and suicide rates and obesity and all these different kinds of issues that society has created. So we need to rewire our brains to think differently than the average person. Okay. So I have been coaching for 5 years now. Longer than that, if you count, I was a head softball coach and basketball assistant for almost 5 years as well. Okay, so that'd be 10 years of coaching. So I got my bachelor's degree in health promotion education from the University of Utah with a double minor in coaching and nutrition. I did not fill out the paperwork to get the nutrition minor, so it is not official, but I did all the freaking classes. I'm going to freaking count it. Okay, I was a health teacher for 7+ years, a little more than 7 years. My 7th year, I quit halfway through the school year so I could do this full time. Best decision I've ever made. And I did health science for a while. So when I was teaching health science, I actually was going to school to be a nurse before I became a teacher. So I have a very love and respect and passion for health science. So teaching health science was amazing. During that time, I became such a burnt out teacher. I needed an out so bad. So before I fell into coaching, I actually started working towards my master's in business. And it's in business, it's in healthcare and hospital administration and management. So that's kind of a random little college degree that I have there. I am passionate, and my mission is to help the busiest women create more energy and motivation in their life to reach the goals and aspirations and dreams, not just fitness, but this could be like financial, this could be occupational, anything in life. So that's the beauty of being a life coach, is we can work with anything. It just so happens to be that I have a pretty big background in health promotion, nutrition, and fitness. So tonight we're going to learn exactly how freaking simple it is to create more energy without, I need to move this little bar out of the way, without overfilling your already full plate. This really is designed to work around your life, not the other way around. Most things, your life has to work around it. This is not the case. And don't forget, remember, we're giving away $50 on Wednesday. Be there or be square, and don't win the $50 if you're not gonna, no, be there. Okay, so experts have told us in the past that in order to have more energy, we have to get rid of excess weight. Okay, so in some situations, this is true, but I will tell you, the only weight that you like absolutely have to lose is the weight of other people's opinions, to be honest. But let's roll with this for a minute, because in some situations, it's not necessarily the weight that needs to be lost, but we need to add some more healthy habits to create more energy. We're going to roll with this for a second. Okay, so let's say that if you were to lose some weight to create more energy, these experts also tell us that in order to do this, we need to eliminate all carbs from our diet. They tell us that you need to live on salads. You need to just have veggies. Can't have carbs. Can't have, even some are saying now we need to avoid all meat. I can go on a tangent on that, so I'm not going to do that. We can talk about that though. Definitely plant-based is the healthiest way to go. But they'll also say that you need to spend $500 a month on shakes or pills or supplements or whatever. Break the bank just for a freaking $80 package of protein. That's crazy. Spend hours in the gym to lose weight. Who has time for that, right? They'll tell you that everything must be organic and home cooked, meaning, and also that you can't ever eat out. And then you get trapped in a gym membership that you can't get out of, and then or you would need to spend a fortune on the home gym equipment that's always advertised. Basically, they're saying you have to go into debt, you have to sacrifice all the foods that you love, and you can't ever enjoy the process. Oh, and you must pay a super trainer. So I was actually working on my to become a certified personal trainer during the time before I was even certified. I was charging $100 an hour, getting clients some pretty sweet results, but $100 an hour. I honestly was even like, how in the crap are my clients affording this? This is crazy. But yeah, that just like further emphasizes going into debt. And more recently, you're going to see so many different experts on social media, people that call themselves coaches or people that are experts in how to be a mom or how to work and be a mom or how to eat or how to exercise or how to, all these different things. So there is so much confusion on what actually works, who's just trying to get my money, and what's going to help me get the freaking ball rolling. People will also tell you, experts will also tell you it is normal to be tired all the time because it's just a season. Where there is truth to walking through seasons and giving yourself some grace, being tired all the time is actually not normal. It's a sign that there's something else going on. We'll talk about that. Experts also say that you can't create energy and motivation. You just have to tough it out. This is one of the most infuriating things for me. You get messages from posts like I'm talking about here. I saw this post that said, Beyonce has the same 24 hours we all do, and she still does the workout. This is the kind of BS that I'm talking about. That is total BS. Beyonce does not have the same 24 hours. I get what they're trying to say here, but shame and guilt are never going to be good motivators. Ever, 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 ever. Get away from shame and guilt. We'll talk about that as well. But that's BS. Oh, here's another one. I've heard people say a real mom works, or a real mom stays at home, or a real mom, like, basically what I'm trying to say is experts in society tell you that you have to do all of the things that suck, and you have to do it with guilt, you have to do it with shame, and you just have to power through. But the truth is that society also thinks that you should be a 1920s house mom during 2022, and that they'll tell you that it's selfish to take care of yourself. And it's not always directly like, hey, you're being selfish. It's very like indirect, backhanded compliments or comments that cause that like guilt and shame. So this has also created a culture where we wear badges like it's burnout. I'm guilty of this. I used to do the same thing and think I was a better mom than somebody else because I was able to do all of the things. But none of this is sustainable. So yeah, you might spend a fortune on shakes and gym equipment, hours in a gym, but at what cost? And is that something that you can sustain? But the truth is, you can eat out and get results. You don't have to spend hours in a gym. As a matter of fact, 20-minute workouts, the right kind of workouts, are going to be more effective than hours of cardio in a gym. And honestly, who has time for that gym? And who has time for prepping every freaking meal? This picture right here, I used my pictures intentionally because I want to show you that I 100% stand by and preach and do, or stand by and do all of the things that I preach and will ask my clients to do. I think it's just so powerful because it shows you that I'm in it with you, and I have goals and I have aspirations, and I am not willing to cut out all the carbs. I'm not willing to home cook organic every single meal. Obviously, I tried to do that where I can, but in these pictures that you see, I use eating out. I actually was working out 20 to 45 minutes a day most of the time I spent working out 20 minutes a day. And is doing the right kind of, well, actually there's 3 things I'm gonna talk to you about, okay? So before I can do that, I wanna tell you a story, okay? So my son Kaiden comes home and he is, hang on just a second. I am going to mute boys. Okay. I had to remind them that mama, my door is missing. So it's loud in here sometimes. Okay. So my son Kaiden comes home and he's confused about his math. Okay. And I'm trying to explain how to do this problem to him, but he just is not, he's just not getting it. And he's getting more and more frustrated. And the more and more I try to explain to him, the more frustrated he is. And it's like his brain is filling up with frustration. And while it's full of frustration, it's not letting in the actual information that needs to happen. Oh, hi. Where's your brother? We got homegirl here with us. But he's just getting frustrated. He won't let it in. Here's the deal. This is the exact same thing as when a mom walks in front of a mirror and says things like, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I just won't get it. It's never going to happen. And we turn to food to make us feel better, or we turn to the things that aren't actually going to serve us. So you might have the best plan in the world. You might have the 20-minute workouts that are super effective. You might have the meal plan that's going to keep you on track, that you actually enjoy. And that's all stuff that I actually share with my clients. But unless you change the way that you think about yourself, the way that you think about thinking, the way that you talk to yourself, that's not going to change. And those things aren't going to matter. This changes with constructive ethos. Now, while we're here, I'm going to also tell you one thing that a lot of people in the fitness industry don't want you to know. A lot of coaches, a lot of personal trainers, especially big health and fitness corporations. You know what? Shoot, even the healthcare system, because Big Pharma makes a crap ton of money on us when we're sick, right? What they don't want you to know is that actually any program can get you results, but not every program has gotten people results. And the reason for this is constructive ethos, and that is the way that you think. So here's the thing. If you do not learn self-mental care through the science of constructive ethos, you will end up to continue to do that yo-yo diet and that self-deprecating talk and live in constant exhaustion that absorbs any energy that you can have, the energy we talked about, without ever getting your goals or results you've always wanted. Which means you can end up on your lifelong quest to be healthier, to hit certain goals, thanks babe, to do all those different things and never get to the end of the line and say, hey, I've done it, without constructive ethos. If you do learn self-mental care through the science of constructive ethos and mastering it with the 3 pillars that I'm going to be sharing, you can finally get the energy and self-belief and build that credibility with yourself without having to sacrifice hours in the gym, your favorite comforts like foods or TV, and breaking the bank. So if there's only one thing, you guys, I'm going to be talking about the 3 things, the 3 pillars that the people that you see rocking the results that they do and that they master. I'm going to be talking about these 3 things, but if there's only one that you adopt, the one that you need the most is this self-mental care, which is the science of constructive ethos. So are you ready to learn the secret of creating more energy, motivation, and get the results you've always freaking dreamed of? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to be going deeper into these and the other 2 tomorrow. So it has been a little bit, I'm really excited. I hope that you are feeling some excitement knowing that, hey, you know what? I don't have to be miserable to get results. Hey, you know what? I don't have to hit my head against the wall just to see that nothing's happening. We can actually start getting the needle to move. And we're going to learn exactly how tomorrow. I love you so much. I am really excited. Let me know how you're feeling, what you're thinking, and we will reconvene tomorrow. Bye.